Walking on the beach, feeling the sand under my feet, I couldn't help but look at the waters, a vast expanse of untamed nature, something so powerful and majestic. Beautiful, isn't it? I thought. It's like life itself, with its ebbs and flows, its highs and its lows. All this happens in a rhythm, almost poetry in motion. Just like our lives are a mix of different phases, happiness, sorrow, excitement, and sometimes a period of calm, just like the calm before a storm at sea. Now, that's a perspective, right? My mind then veers towards the world beneath those waves, in particular to the creatures that call it home. I mean, just think about the array of species living beneath that surface, coexisting, doing their part in the circle of life. And among all these creatures, there's one that fascinates me the most, the crab. Yes, crabs. Crabs are, in a sense, the embodiment of hardiness and adaptability. They can survive in different environments, from fresh to salty waters, and could even be found in trees and on land. Isn't life about survival and adaptability too? Adapt to survive and overcome all sorts of obstacles, making the most out of what life throws at us. These crustaceans may look simple, but they have a complex side to them. Look at their bodies, all covered in a hard shell, a sort of armor that they carry around for protection. Isn't that what we do too? Put on a shell, an armor, to protect ourselves from the harsh realities of life? Deep thoughts again. I know. Now think about their claws. Each one of them has one claw bigger than the other. Do you see the uniqueness and asymmetry in them? In a world driven by perfection, crabs dare to be asymmetrical, beautiful in their own unique way. Ever notice how they move? The interesting sideways scuttle. It's a far cry from our straightforward walk. It's like they're telling us that it's not always necessary to approach life head-on. Sometimes it's okay to take a sideways approach, to be different. They are beautiful creatures, right? Despite the constant chatter of seagulls and the distant calls of the ocean, there's a serene silence here on the beach. Well, you're never alone with your thoughts when you have a mind full of crabs. Focus, focus. Back to the beach and the rhythm. I can't help but think of how the rhythmic motion of waves is soothing. It's a gentle reminder that life goes on, no matter how harsh or wonderful it is at the moment. But then again, weren't the waves inspired by the rhythmic movements of the crab, the rise and fall of their bodies as they traverse the sands with their fascinating gait? I'm convinced that the moon's gravitational pull on the sea can only truly be understood when observed through the lens of the mighty crab. Ah, the sand. The way it drapes over the topography underneath its surface, hiding a multitude of lives, like the secretive beach crab. Oh, you may not see it all the time, but you know it's there, always watching, always aware. Aren't we all beach crabs in a way, hiding beneath the surface of life's sands, toiling away on our own dreams and aspirations? It's our actions, the marks that we leave on those sands that tell others about our existence. Oh, crabs, how they captivate me. I wish I could explain to everyone why I adore them so much. Could they really be our guides in this world, just waiting to be understood and appreciated? I must be going now. The sun begins to set, casting an orange glow over the beach and the waves. My heart swelled at the sight. It's just like the beautiful colors on a tropical crab, further proof of their divine nature. You know, it's curious how we always circle back to crabs, isn't it? I'm realizing, though, that it's not the obsession, but the acceptance of it that allows me to coexist harmoniously with my eternal guests. As for today, it was yet another day spent learning from crabs. More such days await, and perhaps so do crabs.